You're listening to the Gag On This podcast.
I see you standing up and I want to knock you down.
Hey, you don't know. I could woo people.
You wooed me. You're a good wooer.
Hey.
Alrighty. Finally. Now I'm going to have to just edit out the whole beginning.
Yeah, you are.
Which is garbage.
You're garbage. Your mom was garbage.
Jeez.
Wow. Your mama?
Goddamn. That's how it goes. Great.
Fucking Jodie B from the Po Boys podcast.
Woo! Hey guys, gal. Sorry I'm late. Your fuckhead friend Knob or whatever his name is, this dude up here, told me to 6:30.
Knob.
I know, I fucked up.
Way to go, dickbag. Is that a child? Is there a child back there? I'll watch my mouth if I have to. I'm sorry.
No, you don't
Where?
need to watch it.
That's a full-grown woman.
I'm sorry.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
I normally podcast with old, fat white guys and their kids, and so it makes me nervous. Sometimes I'll start popping off at the mouth, and I'm like, "Uh-oh," it's never good. So I just don't want to ruin anybody's children.
I like how Raquel's now. She's like, I got a new person for Fuck, Marry, Kill. I know what I'm gonna do. Once Jody hops on.
I'm kidding.
So I've been looking forward to this. I've been telling them. I've been hyping you up. So don't let me down, Jody.
Damn, no pressure.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try. I don't know. Good luck. Yeah, good luck, everybody else.
By the way, his shirt glows in the dark because that's his cum shirt. By the way, guys, I want you to know that. That's all DNA.
This shirt? Oh, this shirt's actually blue. Yeah, this is all jizz. Sorry.
Yeah, you watch snaps all the time.
What?
What's she say?
She's not talking. She's not
She's
talking
drunk.
anymore.
All right, Jody.
Hey,
So-
guys, what are you fucking doing? Have you already started? Am I running late? What's happening? Nice to meet you all, I guess.
Hey.
Yeah, I should probably do the intro again. Oh, look, we got another weed smoker, Danny. Yay. I'm Big Nick, but you already knew that. Danny D is right there.
Oh, hello, Danny. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. I know a lot about you. We'll get into that. Who else? Well, we got the old guy and the black guy. Is that what it is?
Yes. The old guy is Rob.
Look at it.
The old guy is Rob and the black guy is Sharon.
I'm kidding, guys. I try to do research, and I've actually listened to the last few episodes of your show. And I hope you don't mind me coming to hang out. It's funny because I thought this was a show of a bunch of stand-up comics that sit around, and it turns out I think this gal over here is the only one that actually does comedy. Is that what happens? 17 local dates, Danny. Goddamn.
Well, Rob, he went up.
I just need to get out there again. The last time I went was the week before everything shut down with COVID. That was last March.
What about you, Ned? When's the last time you were on stage?
Ned.
Fucking, I don't know. When was the last?
I don't know. We tried to get you to go up that night, but you took old Viagra.
I did, and I had a massive headache. Jody, have you ever taken 2-year-old Viagra?
They make it for 2-year-olds? That's weird. Why would you want to get a boner if you're a little kid?
I took some old Viagra and couldn't get up on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a horrible
I'm only
night.
toying with you, Sharon. I've done a lot of looking into all of you guys, and I think you have other shows. You guys do other stuff, and it's fun. Rob, what do you do? Stand Up Dads? Is that your other show?
Yeah. Oh, creepy.
Hey, I just listened to a show today. We're going to talk about all kinds of fun shit. No,
Sweet.
So you do your show. I've got a 5-year-old kid. It's my first kid, my only kid, and I've experienced a lot of parenting thus far at 5 years. And I tell dick jokes way better than parenting stories. But you let me know if you ever want somebody to talk shit about your kids or my kids. Whatever. Yeah.
Well, but Jody, you have to understand, he goes for a PG-13 audience. When I come on, that's pushing the envelope.
I could probably temper. How do you do PG-13 dick jokes? Just dad jokes?
No, I mean, we just, I'm not going to talk about rim jobs or anything like that on the parenting thing. It doesn't really have anything to do with it. So
Hey, I can temper myself. Knob, shut up. I know how to fucking do podcasts.
I think one time we pushed it was with Annie when she's like trying to push Mike out. That's my co-host, like 20 years younger than him, girlfriend. Was just trying to push him out of his comfort zone and embarrass him. So
I think the worst one I've got, like I took a picture of this, I send it sometimes, is I did the dipstick test on my kid when he was still in diapers, where you stick your thumb down.
No.
And I got shit all over my thumb.
That's a bad test.
And I ran to the kitchens, like scream, like I don't even think screaming is the right word. I think screeching is probably the right word. I was like, what? And fucking took off. And right before I was finna wash my thumb, I go, this is probably never going to happen because I'm never going to do that again. Like,
no.
And I got my phone and I took a picture of it. So now sometimes when people will, say something, I want to give them a thumbs up. I just send them the Dookie Thumb. The best.
Never put your finger down there.
Is the Dookie Thumb in the smile?
Well, hold on. I don't have kids. So what's the purpose of the dipstick?
Make sure, see if you got to change them.
Sometimes they shit and it sits low. You know what I'm saying? So like you fucking just stick your thumb down there, I guess, to see. And usually you don't pull back shit, I guess. Or maybe, you know what it was? It wasn't the sticking it down to test it. It was, I put my thumb down to pull the diaper back that, to go back. And when he had shit all up, like halfway up all of his back. So I was just like, I scraped shit going in, then I pulled it out and I was just like, yo.
I don't miss those days.
No.
Dookie Thumb, baby. This is what it's all about.
Dookie Thumb.
And one of these days when you're an old man, he'll be able to do that to you.
Yeah. Who wants it next? Danny, Sharon, who wants it next?
Give it to me, baby. Let's go.
Annie D. So I listened to about 3 episodes of the show and I heard you talk about your tits. And I was like, oh, she's probably racked up. And I said, oh, it's funny. I text Nate over here and I said, hey, Nate, you should fucking tell Danny D she should go by Double D. And he goes, I think they're double G's actually. So I looked at a picture and I said, hey, Nate, does double G stand for good God? Listen, I think if you cracked one of your titties open, 12 of my wife's titties would fall out of it. Like you're amazing. Like that's crazy. And I applaud you. And I want you to know firsthand, I think you doing comedy is probably like a sight to see because I know that a lot of times like attractive women can get kind of, what's the word? Like pandering laughter. You clap it up for a hot chick. Danny has huge titties. So it's like, it's almost distracting. And I know that you do comedy a lot. So I'm like, you have to be funny as fuck if you're able to actually like make people laugh on stage with titties that big. So I want to fucking, where's my drink at? Here, Danny D. Fucking salute you, dude. Fucking you do your thing. Keep showing up all these other old motherfuckers.
Hey, I'm the youngest one on this goddamn podcast.
Not anymore. I'm here.
How old are you?
34.
Jesus.
Oh.
Does that count?
Yeah, you're 2 years younger than me.
Yes, son. John, I'm not going to say anything mean to you, buddy. I like your style so far. I do think it's kind of funny that you got your wiener stuck in a fucking sleeve or whatever it was a couple episodes ago.
Oh, so Peter Pump. Yes.
Listen, I don't think I could get stuck in anything like that. Like I would need a running start. So any man that's big enough to fill the hole, let alone get stuck up in there, I want no problems with you, Sharon. I fucking wish you the best. I fucking got a world of respect for you, dude. So hey, I'm happy to be here. Just don't touch me. Like I want no problems. Okay. I love you.
I like how Danny D has now situated the camera to show her breasts. Before they weren't even in.
There they are. I'm surprised she doesn't need a window for each titty. This is crazy.
Don't worry. One of them going to basically mute her. I think it already did.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That's my time. It's been fun. What's going on, guys?
So I was sharing with, go, Danny.
Oh, Nick.
No, you go.
He's your fucking guest. You ask him.
But you have a question. I have questions planned, but if you have a pop-up.
I guess. I ask him, what's your deal? What do you do?
What do I do for a living?
Yeah, comedy, or you just do podcasts? Or?
Oh, I'm not a comedian. I just play one on podcasts. I've done, you know what? I've done 3 open mic sets. So technically, by like today's standard, I think that makes me an expert, right? By the young kid standard, I've been on stage 3 times, so I'm obviously a touring headlining comedian, right?
Obviously.
I've done comedy for tens of people. God damn it! And I want you to know, no, I love making jokes, and unfortunately, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Not a stay-at-home, I work, but I'm saying I have no hobbies. I'm pretty sad all around. I just have some fun stories, and I like to talk to strangers on the internet. So that's what I do, and I try to be funny.
So the same thing you did when you were like 14, just talk to strangers on the internet and stay at home.
Sure. Only this time I don't ask where they're at first. I just go, hey, what's your grandma's cunt feel like?
Oh, yeah. My grandma's probably really dry. She's 95. I couldn't imagine anything being wet up in there. Cobwebs.
Cobwebs?
I'm not mad at
Cobwebs. Yeah.
Would you guys still bang Betty White? Danny, you can answer too. I'm just saying for the story, guys, fellas.
Nick would do it just as a grudge fuck.
Yeah, I'd do it just so she dies.
You think you can kill Betty White?
Yeah, she's on my fucking Deadpool.
Ned over here, he's like, I'm going to kill Betty White. She's been catching dicks, like stray dicks, for at least the last 65 years, dude. And if you think you're going to do anything to Betty White, like, you're out of your fucking mind.
When you get older, you get more dick. It comes by the fucking plethora. Fucking dicks and dicks and dicks. So I bet you Betty White's getting all kinds of dicks.
Miles, I think, is the proper term. If you laid them all out in wise, like you would have miles of penis in the Betty White folder.
Probably.
Sharon, would you fuck her?
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah, gently. You wouldn't fuck Betty White. You would make love to Betty White, right?
Oh yeah. She'd probably call me names, but yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't even think about that.
She'd be like, "Come on, fucker."
Oh wow!
Oh. That wasn't the
totally
name
different direction. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say she was like just a flat out racist.
I mean, not that
it's
word.
Not Paula Dean.
90. I'm sure she learned plenty along the way. Yeah. Jesus.
All
right. So Jodie,
calling people coon.
What?
Everybody doing coon work. It's like, oh, come on, get your coon on.
Oh my god.
Get your coon on.
Jesus.
I'm actually shocked. I was listening to Delvin's 200th episode, and I was shocked nobody brought that word up.
Which coon?
Yeah.
He actually said that's one of his, like, if he had to pick one, I asked him one day, I said, what's the one that makes you laugh? There has to be one of those. Like, I'm sure there's other ones that piss you off, but there's got to be a couple that you just kind of giggle at the idea that some dumb white person was like, ooh, I'm going to call him a porch monkey. And then you're like, funny. What the fuck? Like, that isn't even, it takes you 3 days to say that, you gap tooth, no fucking lip bastard. Like, shut up. I'm going to give my be dumb porch monkey, bird.
Just the word.
Yeah.
So Jodie, I was sharing with them the picture you sent me of your jaw, and I was sharing them a brief story. Do you want to go over that real quick for them?
Yeah, I'll give you the Reader's Digest version if you like.
Nice.
Anybody in here? Does anybody in here know about guns at all?
I do.
You do? Okay. When I was 16 years old, I got shot in the face from almost point blank with a 7mm Magnum hunting rifle.
Jesus.
Who shot you?
My cousin.
On accident?
It was a complete freak accident. And long and the short of it, we were at a shooting range getting ready to go deer hunting because that's what you do, I guess. And he put his gun on the hood of his truck. I got into his truck and I shut the door when I got in, and all of his shit started to slide off the hood. So he was like, oh shit. And he grabbed the gun. And it's actually really funny. I was smoking a cigarette. Like, I got in the truck, kind of taking a drag, and I fucking, shut the door. I went to do this. And as I went to pull my hand away from my face, his gun went off on the hood of the truck. So from about where I'm sitting right here, like, actually this camera's about right. So that's a barrel of a gun. I was sitting this close, and I fucking took it through here, in here, through my face, out the back of my neck.
Oh.
It shattered my jaw. Shot off my middle finger, by the way. That's cool. I got 4 fingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get to see that one.
That's pretty cool. It must be doing something right.
It's a wild story. Like, I was conscious for the whole thing. Like, you hear people say, like, oh, I was in a car wreck and I blacked out and then I woke up in the hospital. I didn't get none of that. I got shot in the face with a high-powered rifle, and I fell asleep for about 10 seconds, just to kind of slumped over in the seat, and then I fucking snapped out of it. And then I was sitting there just bleeding, and I was like, oh, shit, this is a problem.
Did you continue smoking your cigarette?
Yeah, no, I didn't smoke that one. Actually, I was like 16, so I was underage, right? I had to pass off my cigarettes at one point to my cousin who had shot me. And I was just like, don't let anybody find these. And it was just a funny thing, like, to be worried about that. Like, come on, dude.
I think you get a pass on that one.
Sure. It's actually funny you mentioned that. Like, I don't do comedy, but you guys have your little bit called the Inside the Comedy Studio or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the first time that a joke landed, but I can tell you this is how I know I'm a funny person. Because I got shot in the face, nearly killed. Like, my spine and the exit wound are about 3 centimeters apart. Like, it's very close. I'm laying there in the depth of my despair the following day, and people are coming in. Like, I'm on morphine. I'm all fucked up. I'm laying flat on my back. I'm right hand, so I write with my right hand. I basically have no way to communicate. Like, I can't. They gave me a tracheotomy, so I can't talk. And now I can't write, and I'm laying in my fucking hospital bed high on morphine. And my uncle comes to see me, right? He had hit a deer with his truck like 3 weeks prior to that, out driving around. He hit a deer, fucked up his like headlights and shit. And, all this caused a whole lot of damage. He didn't even get the deer, he hit it and it fucked his truck up, and he was real pissed off about it. So I'm laying there, and he comes in to see me. And he walks up and he looks at me, and he pulls from out behind his back. He pulls out like deer horns, like he shot a buck. And he holds it up. It's like a 10-point or something, whatever. So I'm sitting there, oxygen tanks and fucking tubes and gauze and shit, just looking at him. And he holds it up and he goes, hey, man, look, I got a deer. And I looked at him and I held my hands up at 10 and 2. And I did like this. And he looks at me and he goes, what does that mean? And I kind of looked at him again. I held my hands up and I did like this. And he goes, are you asking me if I hit it with my fucking truck? And I go, yeah. And he started laughing so hard he cried. Like, it was amazing. And at that moment, I go, I got this. Like, I can make people laugh. 'Cause this dude's looking at me laid open like a goddamn, like a hot buffet, just blood everywhere and fucked up. I've got those pictures too. And it's wild, man. It's a crazy story. And I don't know. That's why I think I have some fun stories. That's why I exist on the internet. But I have an interesting outlook on life. I almost lost mine once. So it kind of gives me an edge, I think, that most people don't have. I wish you would. Everybody should almost die once. I think it definitely gives you a certain characteristic, like trait, that you don't ever lose.
So my question is, why the chain? Why the bike chain across the chin?
It's not a bike. It's like titanium, I guess. Okay. Like, it's weird. They make it in like strips, so they can bend it and fucking form it. So if it was like my arm, they could do like a strip. I've got like I think it's like an 8-inch piece of titanium, like a thing that goes down the length of my jaw. I've got like 12 screws in there that hold everything in place. It's like the final total was $750,000, I think.
Yeah,
a lot of money. So yeah. I can't be going around talking too much shit, because if somebody hits me in the face, I'm going to be real upset.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't got that kind of money no more, man.
Do you get drama going through airports and all that?
No, I don't think titanium will buzz, but it is a fun thing. Like I said, I just got a x-ray done the other day as a new dentist, and so it's always a fun thing to just be like, I told you there's some shit in there. Like an x-ray. God damn, dude. They go, yeah.
That beats the shit out of my new dentist story. I got a tattoo on my bottom lip, and every time I go to a new dentist, they always go, what the fuck is that? And then,
that's pretty awesome. I like that story.
No, but it's shit now compared to that. I got nothing.
Rob, what did it say?
Oh, I thought I was all fucking tough guy. I think it said pain and laughter, but then I went and chewed tobacco for years, and it's all smudged. So I just said, ooh.
It's funny. See, I get that a lot with my scar. It's people think that I dip tobacco or something. They're like, oh, what happened? Did you get mouth cancer? And I'm like, no, I got shot in the face. And they're like, oh shit. And you know what the follow-up question always is?
What'd you do?
Did you do it?
I was I was going to ask that.
That's kind of Danny. Can you imagine a more brazen, fucking ballsy question to ask somebody that just got told I got shot in the face, and they go, "Oh, did you do it?" It's like, did you shoot yourself?
It to me, I thought a woman shot you in the face. I was like, oh yeah.
It makes sense.
No, yeah.
He actually
was
hit
saying
me.
it.
If she would have shot me, it'd have been over there. Fucking.
Yeah,
Right,
she was saying you were just slanging dick all over town.
Right. That's what my namesake is. Sharon, you know anything about Jodie? Is that a thing? You ever heard?
Yes, I know Jodie's. Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else in the military? I get that a lot these days.
I've watched military movies, so I know what a Jodie is.
Yeah, I didn't know that till I got older, and like now I got these fucking greased up fucking convict motherfucking ex vets or whatever, just these dudes in these tire shops. No, your name Jodie, huh? Like,
okay, so what's a Jodie?
Jodie is somebody who has sex with your wife while you're not home.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Backdoor Jodie. That's me. And I've actually lived up to it a few times. So that's the thing. It's like, it's funny. You find that shit out. It's like when you Google your name on Urban Dictionary. I think that's how it happened. I looked it up and I go, oh, turns out I'm just supposed to fuck bitches. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Now I want to Google my fucking name.
You should. Everybody should Urban Dictionary your name. Like, that's a good one. You might have to sift through a couple, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh boy,
you'll find a bad one and you'll remember that one. That's my thing now.
Rob stands for random occurring boner.
I haven't had one of those in years.
Yeah, Rob's boners are planned like a goddamn demolition.
Pretty much.
Takes 13 men and a siren that goes off 2 or 3 times to make sure nobody's standing too close.
Oh, mine is awesome. The most amazing person this world has ever been blessed with. He will make your heart beat fast with an I love you and make you weak in the knees with a kiss.
There's some asshole named Nick wrote that. You just scroll down and get another one.
Yeah.
My Nick is beyond.
Hey,
look at that.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Nick, the name of a guy who could puke in his car and he'd be cool with it.
Wow.
All right. I can see that. Freaking hilarious. I mean,
no.
Nice hair. Wow.
All right.
I like the second one. You look like the kind of guy who would let you puke in your car and it would be okay with it.
My name when I'm being.
That has happened.
No, he's never going to find a keychain.
Hey.
Oh, it is.
Oh, wait a second. No, we got you right here, Sharon. Hold on.
Yes, Canadian rapper.
He's a rapper. Yeah.
He's young as shit, bad as shit, and blowing up. Well, let's see if there's another one. That's it.
Oh, damn.
Hey, how about Danny?
Sharon, you should be mad at your mama. I don't know.
Nice.
Danny, a girl who is open-hearted. She's brunette with amazing eyes. She hurts herself because she doesn't see her perfection or her beauty. Yeah, let's scroll down to a different one. A name for a really cool girl. Fuck.
Oh, this is backfiring hard. Chick with big titties.
I like this. An amazing girl. All people want to do is bang her.
Makes sense.
So hot, nobody takes. Damn.
Fucking a beauty. A fabulous gypsy princess pony. This is bullshit.
How about Danielle?
Fuck you.
What? It says it right there.
The most amazing girl you'll ever meet.
That was the same as the other.
What a bunch of simps. What the fuck is going on here?
Fuck. Loyal friend.
Yeah, that's true.
This is pretty good for an audio podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
I'm reading it. Oh, wait, I found one that says Danielle's a whore.
Oh, there we go. Great. Ding, ding, ding.
Hey.
I can't show it. I can't show it to you though.
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Nice name too. You better watch out.
So I do want to ask you something, Jodie, because we are, we're doing okay as far as the podcast goes. But
are you?
Shut up. I was trying to think of a witty remark to that, and I have fucking nothing.
Oh.
But no, you've interviewed fucking Ian Finance and Brendan Sagalow, right?
Yeah, I had Brendan on. Well, technically, I take forever to edit my show, so it's like, I had him on a few months ago, I guess. But yeah, I got to talk to Brendan Sagalow. Awesome guy. I love talking to comics. That's the thing. Like, at first, I started talking with anybody, but comics, I feel like They like to talk. So it's a good, healthy medium to cross paths with comedians. I've had some fucking wackos. I will tell you, I haven't had a lot of West Coast comics, and the couple that I had didn't do so great. So I'm just saying, like, this is a fun territory. I'm talking to peoples this evening who, you know, I've listened to you guys, and I think you're funny people. I wouldn't have shown up if I didn't. And yeah, man, you're restoring my faith a little bit.
Where are you based out of?
I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right in the smack in the middle of the fucking South with an F.
So, how do you get big names like that on there? You just reach out to them?
Yeah, dude, I've been very lucky. I've had a lot of really cool people that, fortunately, I've either had somebody that led to somebody, you know, in a post I would tag that person, and maybe they knew the other person, which may or may not have been by coincidence. I don't know. But I don't fuck with like people, like, what's the word I'm like, representation people. I don't like that. I pretty much use Twitter. I'm not on Facebook. I'm Twitter exclusive. So most of the people I've got, I've spoken to on Twitter, and they're like, hey, email me. And then we do that way, or just flat out Twitter.
All right. Since you're a fan of Legion of Skanks, do you know Danny's history?
No, but I'd love to know what happened.
Well, first of all, I mean, if you listen to Legion of Skanks, do you have the Gas Digital like subscription?
I don't. I listen to the Legion of Skanks, and I listen to Real Ass Podcast. That's about it as far as like their shows go, I guess.
So on one episode, we did get an ad on Legion of Skanks. And yeah, I'd mentioned something that Danny had partaken in. Come on, Danny.
Yeah, tell me about it. What's happened? Don't be shy. What you got?
A while ago, a long time ago.
2009.
Okay, 2009, I guess. My girlfriends and I were at Big J Okerson's show, and we ended up having a foursome with them later on that night.
Excellent.
We had a great time. Anyway.
Did Jay take his shirt off?
He was naked, yeah.
See, now I think you're lying because Jay never takes his shirt off.
Fingerless gloves. It was, he looks a lot better now. He looks a lot better now.
I know he makes a point about it, though. He talks about very openly to his girlfriend and his buddies that he doesn't take his wife beater off when he's making sex.
He didn't have to take it off.
Making sex.
So here's the thing: if in fact you did do that, you would have something more valuable than gold, ma'am. Because I'm telling you, like, he talks about it, so that's pretty cool. You caught him at a stage in his life. You must have made him so comfortable that he actually whipped out his whole tits and belly.
Yeah, we were just very drunk and on other things, and I think my friend Randy was like, "If you're gonna fuck us, you're gonna have to take your clothes off. Like, you're gonna have to take your shirt off. Like, we're staying the night."
I love it.
Like, okay.
Putting your fucking foot down. We'll do anything. Yeah. My buddy's grandpa used to say that pussy will drag a man further than a chain will. That's it.
It's such a southern fucking phrase to say.
Did you get shot in Arkansas?
Hmm?
Were you in Arkansas when you got shot in the face?
Yeah, I haven't really left here. I've been here my whole life. I've traveled around like a few of the states, but pretty much just been here. That's why I'm worried about getting my my stuff messed up now, because the doctors that put together before were like Children's and UAMS and like really important doctors that probably needed the practice and to fill their portfolio with amazing surgeries. If I fuck it up now, I don't even have good insurance. Like, they're probably just gonna like duct tape it or like JB Weld or like whatever they can stick in there and squeeze, like maybe great stuff, foam insulation. They'll stick it in with a straw and just go, and then shit'll pop out. Like, I don't know how they're going to fix it, but it's not going to be good. So I got to be real careful.
Just Gorilla Glue that bitch.
Gorilla Glue. No.
It worked on that chick's hair.
I know. I saw it.
It worked too fucking good on her hair.
Too fucking good. God dang.
So I do have some random topics. Does anybody have any more interview-esque questions? Because, you know, I'm knocking it out of the park with mine.
I got one.
What's that?
Hey, Danny.
Yes.
Are you really a phone sex operator?
Yes.
So, do you do like general, like talking to dudes while they're whacking off kind of stuff, or do you have like a specialty?
You know, I mean, I have specialties, but yeah, I just talk to guys when they're drinking off. It's
just, so I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I don't find your voice all that sexy. Like if I would listen, I don't want to hear you talking while I'm jerking off. That's the only point I'm trying to say. But I think that you would be awesome in like dominatrix stuff or like humiliation, degradation, like telling people, yeah, you fucking little faggot, you sit there and pull your balls around the top of your cock and smack it with a ping pong paddle, like that kind of shit.
How ironic.
Yeah, I think you'd be really good at that. I don't know.
Because a lot of her calls are like that. Goddamn right they are.
But when I take my calls, I don't talk like regular. I don't talk like this.
And then you go like, hey, shut up. Somebody starts hollering or somebody drives by on a fucking Harley Davidson while some guy's touching his balls.
Or we're about to start a podcast and I tell her to get off the fucking phone.
Everybody shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do a podcast. God damn it.
The best is when she's trying to hit you to shut up and she's like, oh, yeah, that's great. But you can tell
today I'm not yet. So there's that. So I lost all my weed last night. I don't know where I put it.
Oh, no.
No, I'm so
much. That's not good.
I know.
I don't even want to talk to the rest of you guys. I'm just talking to Danny for the rest of you.
No, anyway. Go ahead.
That's fine. I'll just sit here and marinate in my tit sweat.
Fine. A lot of guys will call, I do like financial domination or, just humiliation over the phone. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it works.
I feel like, and this is, like I said, no disrespect. I've heard lots of voices. In fact, I feel like I collect voices. I feel like you're built for that, like a very dominant thing. And if you're not doing that, you definitely should be. And you said, that's kind of what you get. So stick to it, homie. You'll make some money.
But what is your favorite, Danny?
What's my favorite call?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like girlfriend.
We've talked about this. We've actually never gone into that.
What is it? That is a good thing. Like really quick, you want like the ones that go fast? You like the boyfriend experience dudes that you want to call them by their name and stuff, or do you just like people talking dirty to you? Like, what's your favorite?
I do not like people talking dirty. You're not going to make me come up with fucking phone.
Sure.
I like guys that are. I like one guy that calls and we just do different role playing. Like one day he's my professor, the next day I'm sinking in quicksand while he's fucking some prostitute. Like he'll hire a prostitute and bring her back to the room, and then they'll call me, and then like I'll degrade her. That's pretty cool. Or like I'm sinking in quicksand. Just anything that's like so much like over the top that I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way this guy is into that, and I just want to see how far I can take it.
What is the deal with quicksand? I've heard that a lot. I think Bert Kreischer started quicksand porn. I've heard him mention it like 15 fucking times, and I've never heard of that before. And then he talks about it now. Everybody's talking about quicksand porn.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Bunch of weirdos.
I know. I don't even know if quicksand's real. Like
quicksand is very real. It's what happens when sand is on top of water. The good news is, and here I hate to keep coming back around to, I'm gonna beat this dead horse, Danny D. I don't think quicksand would be a fucking problem for you, young lady. Quicksand is not gonna be the death of you. I promise. You just fucking all you gotta do is spread your titties out and put your arms over them like this, and you'll be fucking fine.
Flotation devices.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got like 7.2 and then 6.8. I got like 2 fucking newborns on my chest. So, nice and heavy.
You're a fucking champion, dude. That's all I got to say. I hope all these dudes fucking kiss your boots.
They don't. But okay.
Bitches.
Really? Ouch.
Oh no, Sharon will.
Yeah.
What? I'm the one that's going to be killed.
We got to get to Sharon too. Hey, Sharon. So you talk about getting stuck in the the thing.
Peter pump. Yep.
Dick pump. So is there other stuff you've tried? Have you tried like the little pocket pussies and the sleeves and the mouth strokers with the tongue balls and all that stuff?
I haven't tried the tongue balls yet. I've tried
the
Well, I got a product tester. What do you want me to do? She busted out something like you got to put your dick in this. Like,
well, there's way more stuff for her than there is for him, and I'm not saying that there's a double standard. There kind of is, but like fun stuff for us is real simple because it's pretty much just wank wank, and then shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, they mold into booties and everything. It's like it's crazy.
Have you ever fucked a silicone booty?
I have not yet.
Not yet. I would probably try it. I fucked a pocket pussy once and it wasn't even mine. I'm just saying, like, I got that thing. Like, there was a time in my life where it's just like, don't leave me alone with that kind of shit, dude. You know,
you're gonna find it. Might as well go for it.
Like calling me from the other room. I found it in a drawer and I was like, somebody else's house. They left me alone too long. And I was like, well, here we go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah.
Did you at least have the courtesy to clean it out after?
I didn't finish inside of it. I'm not a fucking animal, dude.
Oh, you'll just stick your dick in it. I didn't realize there was a line.
Yeah. God, if you come inside a sex toy, it better be yours. That's so fucking foul. That's the rudest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't think about that. You're right.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to burn it after that happens. Like, I don't think you just stick that in the dishwasher and be like, well, it's okay. Sharon came by, and I mean, he stretched it out a little bit. Like, it'll be
surprised.
fine.
We've actually sold some used ones.
Oh,
Ew.
You clean it. I mean, motherfuckers will buy
it's just the thought of it. I mean, I don't know.
Like I have a friend who is only a friend. We don't fuck anymore. But like when I went to his house, he was just like, he had like a bunch of different sex toys, and he's like, "Do you think this is weird? Because when ladies come over, I use these for them." Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Keep just getting to the good part now.
Keep stroking your ball back for me. Yeah. You like that, don't you, when my dog
he was like, "Do you think that's weird that you just like come over and like I use these sex toys on you, and then like I'll put them in the dishwasher and they'll be clean for like the next chick over?" And I'm like, I would never let you use that shit up. Like they're just used in your room. That's weird.
Used it. That's a pretty good fucking band name though, right?
Chicks do it all the time, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, we were talking about one last night, Sharon. Maybe you can help me out with this because, see, I don't know about you. I'm not that big. So I was wondering, like, is there a thing that's like you put your dick inside of? Like a dildo that you would put on? I don't even know, like, what the proper term would be. Like shoulder pads for your dick to make it bigger? Like if you'd say your lady, you know, say like an extension? Is that a thing you've ever seen?
Sounds like a strap-on.
Is that a strap-on? But you got to put your dick inside it.
Like an extender.
Strapping it onto your dick.
So remember we had that picture where the guy put the balls in the harpoon thing?
Yeah, the ball though.
Yeah, Jody's the one that introduced me to the ball though.
Over?
Yeah.
Okay. But no, yeah, there's I wouldn't be surprised. There's a extender.
I'm just saying, I might spend $50 or $60 on one. But my wife would probably appreciate it. She might.
There's not things that make your dick longer. There's just things that will make your dick girthier that you can put around it.
Isn't that what you want?
Holy shit! So you're saying like your
girth is your worth.
Like a turtleneck, like you pull it down over the head, and then like your head holds it on, fucking, but it's like fat around the thing.
Yeah,
like you got a can of skull down there.
You get those.
I ain't mad at that.
Your girth is your worth? I've never fucking heard that.
Is that a Southern thing?
I don't know that one.
I said it. I'm North. I'm fucking West Coast.
Oh, sorry.
Talking about?
So, no, you basically you put it over the penis, and then basically get all the blood to flow right into it. And that's what
like traps it, almost like a cock ring, but for your fucking just your dick. Nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna write some of this shit down. Hold on. Go to Adam and Eve. I think they give you like half off dildos and stuff. That's pretty cool.
My girl does Adam and Eve, so she's a product test for them too. So.
Has she ever gotten an uncircumcised dildo? I saw one of those once. That was pretty weird.
I did see one she had. It wasn't circumcised, right, but it just the way it performed, because it basically performed like a snake. I mean, like a worm.
It barely peeks out the end of it. Like I feel like that's
have to start a new show. Just you two testing out that shit.
I think so. I really think so. That's an amazing thing. And a lot of these toys, like I have no idea what you'd be talking about. You'd have to be real descriptive. Like it kind of looks like a spatula, but with like like a baby's arm off one end. But also like a hairbrush on the other. I don't know. It vibrates and it's got fucking LEDs down the side.
Well,
I have a Bluetooth stick, but like you can download the app and you can make patterns. Yeah. And then I could use it over here, and then you get a report on how well you did.
That's pretty sweet. So it's like a game, like Tetris, and you're just sitting there like.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I'd put the music on. Ding, 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 ding.
Like a fit dick.
As you're working it. Working in beat.
I like it.
But
so Jody, what do you got for Rob? You went around to Sharon and Danny. What you got for him? He's like nothing.
Probably the least interesting on the fucking cast, so I got no problems with that.
I don't know about that.
I know.
Like, that's the thing. He's low key, probably like a killer. Have you ever killed anybody, Rob? Is that
not to my knowledge?
Okay. Well.
Would you admit it if you had?
No.
That's good, man. That's the best part. If you ever kill anybody, don't tell anybody. I think Casey Anthony told me that.
Yeah, that's right.
I learned that shit real quick. I said, oh, okay, so just don't ever tell anybody that you killed somebody, and it's fine. You're good.
She's innocent.
No.
She's a sweetheart.
No. She's still walking around. Isn't that weird? Casey Anthony, George Zimmerman. Like, there's a few people that I'm a little surprised they're still just kind of around. You know, after some of the things that that they did, and the shit is on TV, and they're just kind of in society. And I haven't seen the bulletin yet that it's like, oh, a whole busload of motherfuckers pulled over and just kicked the ever loving shit out of such and such. You know, like that hasn't happened. I'm a little disappointed.
Is it wrong that I'm more upset about Zimmerman walking around than Anthony?
No, it's fine. She just wanted to party. I think if you fucking kill your kid in the first couple of years, like there should be a time limit. Like
the first 7 years.
7.
Oh, I'm outside of that window already. Fuck.
Well, we were talking about it the other day, and we got to the point of like people that are just forgetful, I guess, and leave their kids in their car. Like, number one, here it gets hot as fuck, so it's always a thing. Like, don't leave your kids in your car, and I haven't, luckily, so that's good. But I mean, my kid's like 5 now. If he didn't get out of the fucking car, like
that's on him.
You can undo your seatbelt and everything. Like, it's kind of on you, dude.
Yeah, that's on him. You don't want to get out of the car, that's on you, bro.
We wondered if you also have it in the wintertime, like if you leave your kid outside in Wisconsin in like the winter, like it's probably a lot longer, but it probably doesn't smell as bad, right? Like if you go to work and you leave your kid in the back seat, you come back 8 hours later and it's like, I didn't even notice. He sat in there for like 3 months till he started smelling. It's weird.
Till he started to thaw.
Yeah. But no, we said if you fuck around and accidentally kill your baby like that on accident, like you should probably get like a time limit. Like, hey, you got 18 months to make another baby and replace that one or you go to prison. Like
they used to do that in the old days, you know, like babies would die all
the time.
Babies die all the time. It's real easy. It's so easy to kill a baby.
Rename them the same fucking name they named the last one.
It actually happened to my family.
Okay, Rob, here we go. Here's your fucking quiz. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
How many of your dead relatives did they name the same name because they died?
Let's see. On my dad's side, he had a sister named Mary who died of tuberculosis, like in the 1920s. And a few years later, they had another sister and named her Mary. And all my mom's siblings, they're all Marys, except they tell them the difference by the middle name.
What?
I got a backup Mary just in case.
Yeah. They named all their kids Mary?
Every one of my mom's sisters was Maria, and the only way they could tell the difference between them was their middle name.
That's stupid. I don't know why they would do that.
It's a Catholic thing.
George Foreman did it too, I think. He named all his kids George. Even the girls. It was like that's Georgette and Georgina and Georgiphine. Like fucking
a lot of blows to the head.
What the fuck, man?
But you know, in the Muslim religion, they don't name their kid till 90 days after they're born.
Really?
Makes sense.
Just in case, like baby chickens. Like you should never name baby chickens because you never know, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought of something terrible the other day. You know, there's like, this has happened before, documented. Like in some places, they're like OBGYNs aren't that great. Like I heard about this story where this guy was delivering a baby and he accidentally pulled the baby's head off.
No,
like not off, but enough, like killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking was trying to get a good touch.
So he had the forceps and pulled too hard.
No, they was using his hand. This is back in the day, I guess, or maybe in a third world country where they actually get in there with their tiny hands. And so you're supposed to cup them as they're coming out. And I guess he fucking cupped them, and maybe her pussy was too tight, and fucking he pulled, and it didn't work out. And then he was just like, "Ooh," like I don't know. Can you imagine being? Here we go, hot shot. Pop quiz, hot shot. You're a fucking OBGYN and you've got a baby head in your hands. Like, what do you do next? Do you stuff it back in there? Or do you hand her the fucking head first and then the baby? And you're like,
you start a new religion.
Just punch her in her fucking head and just run.
You start a new religion so you avoid jail time and you don't have to pay taxes. And suddenly it's the baby head religion and you're like the prophet.
Prophet, damn.
Okay.
All right. On that note,
dead babies. Yeah.
Dead baby is my favorite kind of baby.
Jesus, hopefully your kids don't listen to this.
Jeez.
I hope they do.
They're not
Maybe they'll
babies
shut the fuck up.
anymore.
Yeah, but now they know they're not your favorite because they're alive.
They already know that.
My kid's on fucking notice. He was being a cunt today. I told him, I said, "You're fucked, dude. I don't even know." Went
Your
to a
kid's
hip hop
on
dance
notice? I
class
love
for
it.
little white kids, and he didn't even want to dance. I was like, "Fuck you, dude. Your mom spent $10 to bring you up here, and you just show your ass and stand over there. Fuck you."
$10.
Take that. My kid's starting to Tourette out over here. So he starts yelling just, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Fucking great.
Excellent.
Fucking awful.
What happened in Monterey?
Oh yeah. There was we were in Monterey last weekend and there's a group of teens, 20s, and a girl dropped her cell phone into the gutter.
Sure.
And all the dudes were like making fun of her. And my kid, totally oblivious to it all, just goes, yeah, bitch. And I'm like, oh, fuck, man. This is.
Hang on. I got to know a couple things. Tell me about your kid. How old is them? How old is them?
My kid? He's 8.
How politically correct of you.
Yeah.
I'm very woke.
Yeah. So.
Is the thing like he likes to yell shit like that? Is there any reason he would be saying, yeah, bitch, like when she dropped her phone?
No, it had nothing to do with the phone. He just
nailed it. I got it.
He just nailed it. And then, I'm waiting to get jumped by a bunch of 20 somethings in front of my fucking family. And then they just go, ha, even he knows you're a stupid bitch. And I'm like, oh God, I totally dodged a bullet.
You just got dunked on by an 8-year-old. Look, my kid is 5 and he's figuring shit out. It's the damnedest thing, Rob. We can have a little break into stand-up bets here. So my kid's 5.
Yeah.
And sometimes he nails it. The other day he walked up to me and he goes, Daddy, I love you. And I go, buddy, I love you too. And he goes, even sometimes when you're being a butthole. And I go, okay, that's cool. And he goes, because that's how you do, right? That's with family. You love your family, even when they're being a butthole. And I go,
yeah,
you're going to have to tell your mom that. She came home and I listened. It was so fucking righteous. I said, hey. Go tell your mom that thing that you told me. He goes, what? And I go, the thing you said, remember you said you love your family? And he smiled and he ran in there and I got hardwood floors, baby. I could hear everything. And I heard him go, hey, Mom. He fucking rattled it out. We love our family, even when sometimes they're being buttholes. And she goes, that's nice. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, buddy, but you can't say that. Like, I appreciate, and it was just made me so fucking happy, dude. I love the fact that there's a little me running around this house sometimes. It's the best.
It's great when you can direct it like that, but it's not so great when it just blurts out all the time.
No, he said motherfucker in front of his grandma one time, and that was a real problem. Like, yeah, we've had a couple mishaps.
No, it will happen. I used to have a paddle that said slut, and my son was like 3, I don't know, 3 or 4, and my aunt from Texas, my super religious aunt from Texas, was there, and my grandma and my mom. And my son comes running out. He like got he was hanging above my bed. He came out and he grabbed his paddle and he's like, Mom, what's a sloot? And I'm like,
so fucking funny.
What's the fucking, like, what are you talking about? And he showed my aunt and my mom and my grandma the paddle. And I'm like, oh no.
It's up there like running around with a strap on his head saying, I'm a rhino.
Yeah. Like a chin strap dildo. Speaking of, hey Nate, did you see anything else about the chin strap dildo? Any fun fucking reviews?
No, but apparently, I sent it to Sharon's partner, Auntie Vice. She is afraid to use it.
Sure, don't use that one. That's a bad one. I see.
It's foam.
He likes to do the 5-star reviews. See, look, this is what happened. We were talking about something, I don't even know. One of my weird ass friends from the Jodie B extended universe sent me a fucking thing of a chin strap dildo. And we were like, that's wild. And he went and looked at the 5-star reviews and it was pretty funny. What did it say? What was your fucking quote? It was,
Oh, it said, I like this because I can put it on my chin, rock out. I can dick slap my chest while rocking out to the new Taylor Swift song.
Sure.
What?
Because you put it.
I know what it is.
Yeah, but that was the 5-star review.
I love how he's put together like
So fucking funny. And somebody else said you should read the comments, and I go, excellent. So he's a little country, I'm a little rock and roll. I went to the 2-star fucking recommendations just to see, and yeah, there was a lot of shit in there about like, oh, it's not long enough, or the smell was really bad. That was one. Hang on, I got them fucking right here. You hold your goddamn horses. Let's see here. Do I have it? It's gonna be real quick if I do. If I don't, fuck it.
What we
Are you sure it was the dildo that smelled bad and not what he was going down on?
It could have been any of that. That's the problem. They said that it was flimsy, and they said in one of the things they unwrapped it and it just broke off. Like, they're like, this dildo feels like it's full of sandpaper or not sawdust. They said it was very cheaply made and it smelled bad, and I was like, damn. You get real mad if you order the chin strap dildo and the fucking shit don't work right.
But who's going to return that?
You should be surprised what Amazon takes back.
Well, Amazon would be one thing, but like, could you imagine going back to the nasty old adult bookstore going, hey, this thing didn't
broke.
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
You do it.
Hey, I got one right here. 2 stars from Anonymous. It says cons. Too long for mouth to reach clitoris. It was a big old fucking soggy dick hanging off of it too. Probably about 8 or 9 inches of like not great. And so that's what they were saying. They're like, I can't even stuff it all the way in there because it gets all crooked. Hey, here's one. This is age 55 to 64. Holla, female.
Whoa.
Too flimsy. It's a little too flimsy. My wife has a pretty tight pussy, and we had difficulty getting this in her, even though she was very wet. It feels too soft, like it's filled with air instead of being solid. It wasn't nearly as much fun as I thought it would be. 5 thumbs up, 1 thumb down.
Trying to see how that would be a thing, because you got like either the leg got to be up here and you got to be talking to him. Like, yeah.
Oh, good. Raquel's here just in time for me to share it so you guys can see it.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Oh, hey, Sharon, you'll like this one. This one says 2 stars. My girl would rather it be black, but it works.
Right,
touche, nice.
I don't know if that means it should be longer or just a different color, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that was pretty funny.
Terrible smell.
Not what I expected. Don't waste your money.
Pass.
Yeah. Don't buy cheap dildos. That should be an anagram. DBCD, guys. Don't buy cheap dildos.
You said whereas a unicorn horn is swingers? What?
Where?
Right there. Smelly and flimsy, awkward unless you're wearing a unicorn horn at a swingers bar as a joke.
So it's only fun if you wear it on your head.
Yeah. Have a big head. Boy. Yeah, this is great for a podcast, Nick.
Yeah.
I'm looking. You guys shut your fucking faces. You guys were talking.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to find some. You know what we could do? Let's get plugs out of the way, though. Jody, plug your podcast, plug social media handles, all that stuff.
Google search Po Boys Podcast. I think I'm the only one that has that. On Twitter only at Po Boy Pod. Go to www.biobidet.com and use promo code Po Boys. Buy yourself a fine bidet product and clean your booty hole like a champion, like me. Well, don't be a fucking animal. Your wife loves you, your girlfriend. Clean your fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? Spend a little time. Enjoy life. It's short.
Do you like a little rim job there, Jody?
No, I would never make her lick my asshole. That's terrible. But I like to clean it because it's already pretty, like, just, you know how some people have resting bitch face? Like, I have resting moist butthole, whatever the fuck that is. It's getting to be a real problem. Like, sometimes I sit down on like leather chairs I wear dicky shorts. Like, you're not supposed to sweat through those. I'll fucking sit down on a chair, like it's just a leather upholstery, whatever, and I'll hop up and there'll just be just this little ching, ching, like a little fucking hourglass shape right there. And I go, is that my fucking crack, dude? It's not my asshole, because that would be like a round spot. It's a fucking line and a line. It's just like the upper and lower cracks. I can't have that, dude. So no, I rinse my shit off because it's bad by itself. It smells, you know?
Until you get to be my age.
No. You're fighting gravity. You're going to need 3 fucking baldos.
Baldos.
Rob, what do you got?
Get my shit. What is it? At the Stand Up Dad podcast. I do that with my buddy Mike. We talk about parenting, throw in some dick jokes. I don't know what we're talking about this week, but it'll be good. It comes out every Sunday. Give it a listen.
All right, Sharon.
You can find me on Iambic Poetry Podcast. We're doing right now Shakespeare and modern movie specials. And you also can find me on with my comedian friend, Steph Sanders, and also my foodie Nong person. Her name is Christy Nong. We do Off the Change. Boom.
All right.
Danielle.
I was waiting for her to stop moving.
Danny D.
What do you do, Nick?
He does this podcast.
Yeah, you're looking at it.
I said it for the right time, just to put you on the spot there. See, you got nothing.
Like, what do I do as far as, like...
I hang out. I make dick jokes on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, getting into political fights with people, it's fun.
Yeah, I learned about Israel today. That's another fucking thing for another podcast, but I'm really stupid. Like, I figured it out, man. I know about things that I know, just dumb facts and other stuff, but sometimes I got to look into stuff.
You just found out it exists?
I did. Yeah, it's a country, I guess, or somewhere over yonder. No, this whole shit. People are talking all about it, and I think I got Adam Nutter to explain it to me. So, like it was one of those things. It took a couple minutes, and I was just like, oh, okay. I really had no idea what he was saying, so I had to watch something else. And I was like, oh, okay. Wow.
All right. Danny's ready.
We're not.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear you.
She's smoking weed and coughing.
No, we just can't fucking hear her.
Oh.
Your audio's not on.
Oh, yeah, it's not working now. Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Hey, baby.
All right.
Totally oblivious.
So,
she tells jokes.
Watch this. I will do exactly what she says.
How's this?
Oh, there she is. Damn it.
Fuck you. Number one. Number two, I am starting my own fucking comedy venue.
Wow.
First time, June 2nd, Wednesday at the Blarney Stone. Check out my page for details. I'm going to create an event flyer. It's going to be every Wednesday from 7 to 9. I don't know if I'm just going to do an open mic yet. I don't think I am. I'm going to do like an invite-only mic, because I don't want everyone on there. And that's what's going on. I've got some shows coming up. Just check out flyers. And, yep. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Follow me on Twitter at @TheBigNickJ. Also, make sure to check out our brand new Gag On This merch. We have hoodies, notebooks. We have 4 designs up there now. And if you click the link below, not only is there Gag On This merch, but there's also Stand Up Dad's merch.
Whee!
Yeah, and then eventually we'll figure out a collaboration that's not so creepy.
Yeah, the little kids with the gag face is just kind of creepy.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
It's a good idea and concept.
Here, let me share it with you guys real quick. That's what it looks like.
No, what the fuck is that?
It's the stand-up dads with the gag on it. It's like a combination, but it's the kids that really get me.
Maybe if you take out the mics.
Just the stand-up gag.
Then it doesn't look right.
Yeah, the stand-up gag.
It doesn't look right anyways. We don't want them with our logo.
Well, no, it's a collaboration t-shirt. It's like limited time. It's not going to be...
Gag On This podcast and stand-up dads?
Yeah,
those 2 things that go well together.
The stand-up gags, isn't that when you do like a 69, but like the tombstone pile driver? Like a stand-up 69?
Wow.
I thought it was
Gag
when
on
you were laying your
dads.
head off the bed and then they were just face fucking you while they were standing.
Is
Danny.
that the Baldo?
Hey, Danny. So,
Yes.
That's a thing. Like a long time ago, I said, what they don't have is they don't have POV porn. Like they got POV for dudes, but for women, like a women's POV, because it would just be like a nut sack and like hairy legs. And like that angle would really be funny. Like, could you imagine like if it was lady POV and you're just looking at like the dresser between 2 fucking like hairy thighs? Like maybe you see the mirror with the guy like holding the fucking camera and that's your POV and you're just like, bop, 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 like,
yeah, right?
It's pretty funny. That's why it didn't exist at the time.
Better. Yeah, it doesn't now either.
They have lady POV, but it's a lot sexier than that. It's not hanging off the bed, fucking gagging. Yeah.
No.
That's why they call them chicken heads, because they make that noise. They say,
More the head.
All right, so we got to ask the serious question for everybody involved. I already know Jody's answer because he's fucking psycho. So
hold on, let me get my fucking cup. You hold on. Bitch.
That's my favorite word. Yeah.
Oh, he's drinking it. Okay, so when you guys mix Kool-Aid, do you put the stuff in with cold water and stir it? Or do you put the Kool-Aid and the sugar mix in, put a little bit of hot water so it dissolves, and then fill the rest with cold?
I'm going to try that.
Right?
I haven't made Kool-Aid in a very long time.
I've never made Kool-Aid.
All I need is Sharon's fucking approval, and he said, "I'm going to try that." Fuck you, man. Put me on the spot like a goddamn scientist. He's over here like, "That's stupid." I go, "Have you ever tried to stir cold fucking shit and sugar and Kool-Aid? It doesn't work."
I don't drink Kool-Aid, man. I don't drink
Get
Kool-Aid.
mad at me because I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, let's
hold on.
It makes sense to put it in warm.
How many of y'all don't drink Kool-Aid? I mean, you didn't have no Kool-Aid when y'all were kids?
No.
No, I drank Kool-Aid as a kid, but yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
I didn't make it. My grandma.
I was raised by immigrants. We had no Kool-Aid.
They don't have
a flavor
version?
No, we had fucking Sumal. we had fucking passion fruit juice.
Oh, that's what's wrong with you. You didn't have Kool-Aid as a kid. You have no joy in your life, Rob.
Or Pog. Pog is fucking delicious fruit juice.
The fuck is Pog?
Oh, it's great.
It means fat ass white girl. You know?
That is true.
Type it into Google. You'll find out.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Good acronym. But so I always use just regular water, no hot water. Let it dissolve into sugar water and then pour cold water.
I'm impatient. That's all it is. Stir up fucking cold water and sugar. Yeah, sugar doesn't dissolve in cold water. Like, it takes a long fucking time. So you use hot water to dissolve all the shit, and then you put in, cold water to fill it up.
Makes sense.
I think he's just mad. I think he's just mad that he didn't fucking think of it. He's gonna try that shit later. Whoever was talking shit. Cousin Cecil.
I thought out of all people, Sharon would know.
There it was.
Wow.
I mean, turns out you were right,
Danny.
No, just immigrants don't fucking drink Kool-Aid. That's the problem.
I love how Jody was just like, there it is.
There it is.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, I tiptoe around it. It's fine. Danny hits that shit. You got that Italian privilege. She can say shit like that. I'm just plain old white. I got to be real crafty with my racism.
Well,
no one likes fucking white guys anymore.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the poll real quick.
Please. Yeah, where we at?
All cold water, 77.5%.
No, that's because people are stupid.
Anarchy. Yeah, they're just a bunch of retarded people that don't know how to fill out for you.
But I don't really. Do you drink Kool-Aid on a regular?
Excuse me?
Do you drink Kool-Aid like on a regular? Like, is there Kool-Aid in your fridge right now?
I made some today just because. Yes. You play that video. It's somewhere in there. I made a whole ass picture of Kool-Aid and fucking slammed it.
What's your favorite kind of Kool-Aid? What's your favorite flavor?
I like orange.
Tropical.
Orange is pretty nice. Cherries.
Punch.
Cherries pretty good.
Tropical punch is good. Yeah. Mixed berry. That's pretty good.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of Kool-Aid, Sharon? There it is.
Grape.
Tropical punch.
Red.
There it is.
God damn it, Danny.
Well, it's been a while. I haven't drank Kool-Aid since I was in my 20s.
Tropical
I haven't had Kool-Aid in a while. Although Kool-Aid and vodka would go great together. We should buy Kool-Aid.
It does. Make some Jello. It's fun. Make popsicles, all kinds of shit. I love Kool-Aid, man. I don't drink it all the time, but I have it in my house just in case. Yeah. It's a good source of vitamin C. Says it right there on the goddamn package.
Nice. Yeah, this is his video.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink it all.
Like the chug
Taking
guy?
like a G. Taking like a G.
Big sip. I took a big sip of it and I said, that's some good ass drink.
There you go. Was that orange?
Orange, yeah. Got it right here. In my loony bin cup. See? Look, I brought my comedian cup, guys. Hey.
Oh, you're one of us.
No, you're not.
One of us.
Oh, no.
One of us.
No.
Nobody saw that movie? All right, fuck you guys. That was a great cut.
Dare was that?
Yeah. Ass to ass, ass to ass. You said that, I would have known. I don't know fucking what you're talking about.
You got to do it how the old guy says it. What do you want? Ass to ass.
I think the most disturbing thing about that is Keith David. You know that guy, the black dude with the big gap teeth, and he's got the real deep voice. I think he was like a gargoyle or something, like the lead gargoyle. And in that movie, he's like a heroin dealer. I think he was. What was the name? Goliath? Remember Gargoyles? It was like a cartoon back in the day. I'm younger.
Yeah, I remember that.
Pretty sure. But yeah, just a real deep fucking, just a menacing voice. And at one point, it's when Homegirl figures out she's going to have to, earn her fucking heroin. He's like, you want some candy? Like, just that is the scariest part of that whole movie for me. I'm just like, man.
Or when he's like, he pulls it out and she doesn't know what to do with it. He's like, I know it's big, but I didn't pull it out for air.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't pull it out just to get some air. Like I think that's the crossroads. I think that's the moment in your life when you're like, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore. Or you fucking play ball and you fucking get on it.
She played ball and she got some heroin out of it. So
then she got ass to ass. Requiem for a Dream, guys and gals. Go watch the most depressing movie of all time. You only got to watch it once, but it works.
I just feel dirty after it. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a filthy fucking movie, man.
You feel dirty after it? You don't feel dirty after anything you watch.
I feel dirty after that.
Yeah, there's only a couple movies I've only had to watch once. That was one of them. The other one was World's Greatest Dad. You guys ever seen that?
Yeah.
With Williams?
No.
Yep.
That one takes a hard left. I was thinking Robin Williams. How bad could it be? Dude, we had scheduled to go to a cabin for my wife's birthday, and we literally left the house and found out, like, we were not even a mile up the street. But I said, let's call and make sure, because there was some, like, bad weather. Some shit froze up, and we were like, let's make sure. They said, oh, I'm glad you called. Turns out, no, like, don't come up. You got to move to next weekend because the plumbing's all fucked. And I go, okay. We stopped at McDonald's, got some lunch, and I went to the Red Box, and I said, hey, there's a Robin Williams movie. Where's that? I said, this will be fine. Like, we're stuck at the house. We don't get to go celebrate your birthday or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, let's get a Robin Williams. How bad could it be? It's Robin Williams. Has Robin Williams ever led you astray? Yes. Spoiler alert. Robin Williams has a son who likes to choke himself while he jerks off. It's a very ominous movie if you watched it right now, to be completely honest with you. His kid likes to hang himself while he jerks off, and he eventually hangs himself. Like, he literally kills himself jerking off. So Robin Williams, there's a real upsetting scene where he pulls his kid out of the closet because he finds him hanging, and he's like, oh God. And they cut the sound, and he's like screaming, but they're playing like some like upbeat kind of weird music. But he's like, he's cry screaming while he's fucking holding his kid. And I'm looking at my wife like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like,
they're playing like Uptown Girl by Billy Joel.
It's like, listen, it's just like, or maybe Celebration, like a
oh hell,
and he's sitting there like,
family.
Sure, like that, holding his fucking teenage child, like rocking in a closet, scream crying. And so, long story short, there's some crazy shit. He ends up like producing the kid's diary, but he punches it up because he's a writer or some shit. Like, there's a pretty weird little storyline. But the final scene of the movie, he admits that he made the whole shit up. Then he strips down butt naked and he runs to the fucking school and he jumps into a swimming pool. And I got to see Robin Williams' balls that day. And I was like, that was kind of worth it, but at the same time, like, what a payoff. We fucking ruined my wife's birthday. I said, let's get some McDonald's. So you probably had to shit later. We didn't have sex because you don't fuck after you eat McDonald's. And we watched Robin Williams cradle his dead son and then pull his nuts out. Like, it was the worst day of all time.
I remember correctly, the son was jerking off to Robin Williams' girlfriend in the movie.
Mm-hmm. It's a real fucked up movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's up with the
highly recommend it. I think that was done by Bobcat Goldthwait, wasn't it?
I think he's got a couple. Okay. I'm a Death to Smoochie kind of guy. Like, I like dark, dirty Robin Williams, but I like him just saying the F word a lot and acting crazy. I don't like him fucking cradling his dead kids and whipping his balls out. Like, that's too much.
Yeah.
Well, the Fisher King.
At least laugh while you're fucking doing it. Like, there was nothing funny about that whole goddamn movie.
No. Yeah.
It was very serious.
That's true.
I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know.
Well,
Me neither.
don't bother. There you got it. Spoiler. Whole movie in about 10 seconds.
There you go.
Oh, I'm watching it now. Yeesh.
What is it
right.
called? Good Dad? Good Dad?
World's Greatest Dad. I grew up with Robin Williams.
We're going to watch a movie later.
It hurt my feelings when he died, right? Like, I don't know. You guys are a little bit older than me, I think. But, like, I grew up with Robin Williams all the way from, like, I was a kid when Aladdin and shit came out. So it's like I had him from, like, a child all the way through my fucking teenage years, my formative years. I got all kinds of things. So that kind of hurt a little bit. That movie hurt my feelings. And he was alive when I saw that.
I remember seeing him on Happy Days.
Yeah. I think he's
Mork and Mindy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good Morning Vietnam. Like, there's all kinds of shit from back in the day that I caught later that I thought was cool. But it's just like, I think he's the first person that exposed me to dirty comedy. Like, Live on Broadway was probably the first time I saw him showing his ass around 2000 and stuff.
Right.
I had no idea. It was like the Bob Saget fucking switch went off for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember the first time you saw real Bob Saget versus?
Oh, man. Blown away.
It's crazy to think like all that time and then it's like, this dude's fucking awesome. And then, you know, he puts out some shit later. You just questionable shit. You're just like, he was losing it, dude.
All right, guys. I think it's time to end it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing to do, man. I'm gonna sit here and talk to you motherfuckers. It's almost 10 o'clock. Fuck you. Go away, Nick.
Hey, if you guys want to stay on and chat, but yeah, I gotta wake up early to go into the office tomorrow.
No, I
The sun is still out. We can see it on your fucking face, Nick. You have to go to bed early?
Yes, earlier than usual because I have to get up.
What
I think at
time?
5 a.m.
I have to go masturbate right now. God damn it.
well, it's better than the past 2 weeks where you had to leave because you had to take a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
got like 30 minutes. I'm not going to hold you up, though. If you guys need to go, it's fine. I usually go till 10, so it's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to a bar. So.
Oh, so see, everyone's giving me shit, but everybody's got shit going on.
Well, I was going to stay until the end. I wasn't
You're
going
going to give me the shit first. Yeah, close down the show, you dickhead. What are you doing? Tell everybody goodbye.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Stay safe. Jodie, thank you seriously for coming on.
Thanks,
you
Jodie.
did not disappoint. Guys, did I build them up correctly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love all of you.
He was better than you said.
Yeah.
We'll have to have him come back and actually talk about his show.
See, that's fine. Don't worry about my show. That's the worst part. I'm way better as a guest than I'm a host, I promise.
I will say this: definitely listen to a show, but the first part maybe turn down the volume a little bit because it gets pretty intense.
Oh, well, fuck, you can go away. I can tell him about this. If you would like any inspiration to listen to my show, if you appreciate anything that I've said tonight and you think that maybe I'm funny, for my birthday, just like a month ago, we did a roast.
Oh, yeah.
Like an official roast where I had all my funny friends sit down and write jokes. And at the end, I wrote some jokes for some of Adam Nutter hosted it, as a matter of fact. So you guys at least know somebody, him and his co-host are in it. It's probably one of the things I'm most proud of because all my friends came through. They did what they were supposed to, and they did not let me down. So I really love that. You can go check out the roast. You Google search at Po Boy Pod. At Po Boys Pod? Po Boys Podcast. Google it.
When's your birthday?
April the 2nd.
Oh, mine's April 1st.
What?
I know.
Did you say first or third?
First.
April Fool's baby.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet. I was born at 12:15 in the morning, so I was almost an April Fool's baby.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, you guys are kindred spirits.
I know. That's funny. We're funny people. Go away.
Next, Jody's going to tell us he believes in astrology.
Australia? Yeah, it's a continent, I think. They got kangaroos there.
It's not near Israel. I'll tell you that.
Man, that was rough. I listened to that shit today, and I was like, I don't get it. Those guys are so mad. But I guess fine. You know, it is kind of fucked up that the media is the way it is. Like, I've learned a lot of that this year, like, especially with protests and fucking coronavirus. Like, dude, don't watch the news. Like, don't get your information only from the news. That is a terrible idea. And I feel bad for these old people that have no choice and they're just sitting around watching fucking NBC News. Like, that's got to be terrifying.
BBC, that's all, man.
BBC? Big Black Cock?
That's a whole different thing.
All right,
guys.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, take it easy, Jody. Thanks again for coming on, man.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Nice
We'll see you
meeting you.
soon. I promise.
Take care.
Bye.